Hello everyone, I'm Manga, and today I'll be talking about my favorite kind of book, which is comic books. In this video, I'll be talking about manga, which is the Japanese style of comic books. The term manga is composed of two kanji. The first one being man, which means whimsical and impromptu, and the second one is ga, which means drawing. And when you combine these two kanji together, it forms the term manga. In this video, I'll be talking about the history and development of manga. Now then, personally, I believe that manga began with the idea of cave paintings. In the early stages, cave paintings were very simple and didn't have a narrative. One of the more notable cave paintings is the Lascaux cave paintings in France. There are over 600 parietal wall paintings covering the interior walls and ceilings of the cave. As you can see in these pictures, they were quite amazing. Moving on, the history of manga is said to originate from scrolls dating back to the 12th century, and it is believed that these scrolls represent the basis for the right to left reading style. Many people believe that the first form of manga was the scroll Choju Jinbutsu Giga. In these scrolls, you can see drawings of frogs, rabbits, and monkeys doing human activities. During the Edo period, another book of drawings, Toba Ehon, embedded the concept of manga. Yet the term itself was first used in 1798 to describe the picture book Shiji no Yukikai by Santo Kyoden. In 1814, it showed up again as the title of Aikawa Mina's Manga Hyakujo and the celebrated Hokusai manga books of drawings by the famous ukiyo-e artist Hokusai. The next big development in manga was around the World War II period. Following World War II, Japan found itself under the occupation of United States. And the Americans, they brought their comic books to Japan. For example, they brought like Captain Marvel and Superman. Yeah, they brought it to Japan. And these comic books, they left a great impression on the Japanese people. And it influenced the Japanese artists. The Japanese artists subsequently gave life to their own style, primarily through comic strips within newspapers and magazines. These then evolved into dedicated weekly and monthly comic magazines. Among the first and most successful manga artists, there was Osamu Tezuka, who created the famous Astro Boy manga. Tezuka is commonly known as the god of manga and godfather of anime. He was the artist that invented the distinctive large eyes aesthetic for both manga and anime. This kind of aesthetic was first seen in his work Astro Boy, and even till this day, it is still quite popular for other manga artists to use this aesthetic. In the post-occupational years, particularly between 1950 and 1969, an increasingly large readership for manga was established, leading to the division into two main marketing genres: shonen, aimed at boys, and shoujo, dedicated to girls. Moving past that, the introduction of internet led to the development of books. Physical paper books evolved into e-books, and manga also followed the trend. Nowadays, you can buy manga by volumes through online websites, or you can sign up for membership under the publisher that you like. Personally, I use the Manga Plus website and mobile phone app to read my favorite mangas. It is the official platform created by Shueisha, a publisher that publishes Shonen Jump Weekly. Shonen Jump Weekly has titles that are really popular, such as One Piece, Dragon Ball, Naruto, and also Demon Slayer. Now that I have finished talking about the history and development of manga, I would like to recommend a manga that I think everyone should read. The manga that I want to talk about is Dr. Stone. Dr. Stone is a manga with a story surrounding the wonders of science. Yeah, you heard me right. It's about science. The main character of Dr. Stone is Senku, a science genius. And this manga has an interesting plot, let me tell you. It all began when all of humanity on Earth was petrified. Basically, everyone on Earth was turned into stone and nature reclaimed the Earth. By luck, our main character Senku and his friend Taiju was able to free themselves from this state of petrification after 10,000 years. However, they are forced to go back to the prehistoric era because all human technologies had disappeared after many years. Thank God, Senku is a science genius and he is here to save the day. They then go on a mission to revive human civilization. After being freed from their petrification state, they tried to figure out why they were able to escape the petrification state. So, after researching and experimenting, Senku and Taiju completed the revival fluid, which is a compound of nitric acid and alcohol. They then used the revival fluid to revive the elites of humankind to assist them on their mission. However, not everything is smooth sailing because along the way they revive some people with different ideals and they split into different factions. I won't further explain the plot because I don't want to give spoilers to those who haven't read it yet. So if you are interested, go read Dr. Stone yourself. Okay, now I will tell you why I like this manga so much. It's because it is unique and it stands out among all the different type of mangas. Many mangas nowadays are focused on fantasies and superpowers, but Dr. Stone isn't that kind of manga. Even though Senku sometimes may do feats that may seem impossible and ridiculous, but everything he does is still within the realm of human capabilities. I mean, this whole manga is about using science to revive humanity, so there are no superpowers involved. Other than that, this manga is also educational. You will learn some science knowledge as Senku recreates human technologies such as phones, drones, and guns. Yes, guns that you use to shoot people. Yeah, Senku also recreated guns. Well, I really like this manga, so I suggest those that haven't read the manga, please go read it during your free time. And that's about it. I'm gonna end this video, and if you enjoyed the content, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you